Can you ripen a tomato with an overripe banana? We're about to find out.
Welcome to As Seen on Social Media, where normal people put viral social media posts to the test.
Chunks of it, look at that. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we got a nice little weed right here. Get in here real close so they can see.
Nothing. No static electricity. Maybe that'll work.
Remember, if you see any unbelievable BS out there,
Hey guys, welcome back. So last week I responded to a video of Blossoms about turning a piece of charcoal into a crystal, and that video was a part of a whole bunch of other hacks or do-it-yourself by Blossom tips is what they call it, 10 kitchen food tips or something like that. And there was another one in there that really piqued my interest, and that was ripening a tomato with an overripe banana. And this one really piqued my interest, basically because I grow tomatoes, obviously. So what I did is I went out and I tried to find is a variety of different types of tomatoes that looked closely to about the ripeness that the ones that Blossom used. So I have a lot of tomatoes in different stages of ripeness. I think the best ones for the job are going to be some of these cherry. Actually, these are grape. These are grape tomatoes over here, and I'm going to use some of these. I already got some inside, and I'm going to use some of these. And as you see, I got some in various stages of ripeness, from ripe to just starting to turn. I'll probably use some of these. I'll probably use some of these because these look like about what was in the video as far as ripening it goes. And I got a couple different varieties. I got some, these are just straight regular cherry tomatoes. These are, believe it or not, these are grape tomatoes. This one you can see this almost kind of ripe. But I'm going to leave it in there and see if it can fully ripen it, if we get any effect with it. Here's a cherry tomato that's already started ripening up. And I got a couple of big ones. Even though in their video, I don't think the banana actually touched all of the tomatoes, but I wanted to go ahead and maybe just focus on these small ones, see if we can get any effect at all. And on their website, the instructions go as followed. The materials I will need is very ripe banana. I would say that classified as a very ripe banana. This is ripe bananas that we just bought today. Or not so ripe bananas, excuse me. Underripe tomatoes. Well, I think we've got the underripe tomatoes covered. These tomatoes tend to ripen up very well. If you see, this one's just right on the verge of starting to turn color. So I would throw it in there. Maybe we can see, maybe if it has an effect on this one, maybe not so close. But from what I can see in their video, the tomatoes they use again have different grades or different levels of ripeness, including one very underripe tomato, a couple of them actually, and they turn ripe overnight. So I wanted to go ahead and test this out. And the instructions go as: place banana into a box of unripened tomatoes, wait overnight, so then awaken to perfectly ripened fruit. That's what the instructions say on their website. I'll share that with you, and I'll share the video with you in the description. And I thought what we'd do is I would take a picture of this. I'm recording it now. I'll take a picture of it too so we can compare the before and after. I put my ripe banana in it. I got a container much like theirs. I had to put a couple holes in it because I noticed theirs had holes in it. And I thought we would leave it overnight and see if we can get a result. And right now it is actually 4 minutes to 6, so we're going to call that 6 o'clock. And I'll check it in the morning when I get up before I go to work. And I'll take a picture of it and shoot a small video of it. And then we'll go ahead and let it go a full 24 hours and see if we get any result whatsoever. And we'll take the whole thing here and we'll set it right over here. I'll take a picture of it as it is. I'll take a picture of the tomatoes, and then I thought we would set a couple of these tomatoes on the side over here, kind of as a control. I don't think this is going to work at all. These tomatoes would do well if you stuck them in the window to get more light. The more light that they got, the quicker they would ripen. I don't think the banana is going to have any effect whatsoever on it, but we will check back in the morning and see if we see any changes. Oh, and go ahead and take a quick shot of the tomatoes as they look right now. That's what they look like. Put the banana on it. Seal the box, and we'll see you in the morning. Okay, so it has been over 12 hours now, so it actually let it sit overnight. Again, remember, I'm going to let it sit for a full 24 hours to see if there's any effect. But looking at it, I don't say I see a huge difference at all, especially in the ones that haven't turned at all. Again, I'll compare a picture, or this video actually, I'll play a snip. I think I forgot to take a picture, but if you look at this one, this is the one I was looking at because there's a little bit of green left on it. I don't think that's changed one bit, not one bit. But I'll leave it up like that. Put our overripe banana back in there. Again, this is overnight. This has been almost 13 hours. No change in the ones we set out to the side either. And we'll come back in another almost 12 hours and check it again. Peace.
Now.
Okay guys, so it has been almost a full 24 hours since we first started the experiment that we found from Blossom's video, where it shows them ripening completely unripe tomatoes with a overripe banana. So I thought we would go ahead and bring this over here and take a look and see if any of these tomatoes, remember these ones I just kind of put there to see what they would do without the banana. And if you remember, this was the one that I kind of pointed out where it had a little bit of yellow in it, still a little bit yellow there. Definitely nothing like what Blossom's video showed. None of those tomatoes are completely ripe. This one that was just starting to ripe probably got a little bit of color there, still has just a little bit of color, but definitely nothing like what was in their video. And I call this one pretty much a complete bust. So I just want to thank everybody for watching. I'll make sure to post a before and after picture in the video somewhere, so we kind of get a closer look. And thank you for watching. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell. If you haven't checked us out on Facebook, check us out on Facebook. And don't forget, if you see any unbelievable BS out there, let us know. Peace.